Hey parents, this is Mr. Paul. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to go over some of the documents I sent home. I apologize, this video probably should have been made last week, and I apologize for the kind of low grade quality because I'm doing it from my phone. I couldn't get the Show Me app to work. This will be fairly quick. I'm going to start with this document. This is the planning document that goes over your students' IEP goals. If they have reading, it'll go across here, day 1 through 5, math, writing, social, and then vocational goals. If there is an area your kid does not have goals in, it will not show up on the document I sent. Here's what we need from you on this document. Here is an example of a goal that you may see. None of you have this goal. This is an example from the district. It says on Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, your child will put away toys during playtime. You have to decide whether that child needed what kind of help. Did they need a lot of help, a little help, or none? So if they put them away and a couple times you had to say don't forget this one or get back on putting those away, that would be a little. If they didn't do it and you had to remind them every step of the way, that might be a lot. If they clean them up without any issue and you don't have to say anything, that's none. I'm going to say I had to recommend a couple times that they get back on track. That would be a little, and then here you're going to initial. Okay? If we go back here, let's say you have to draw a picture of something that begins with the letter of each sound. Same thing. If they have A and they have to write an apple and they draw an apple and they do, then that is A. And they do not need any help, then you just put none. If you had to maybe help them by saying the sound, A says A, and then they came up with apple, that would be a little. And then I guess if you had to say, give them some examples of letters that start with A, and then they drew, that might be a lot. So we're going to say that you said draw a letter or draw something that begins with the letter A, the sound A, and they did it without any issue. You're going to write none. Okay? And that's how it works for each of these. So using safe hands during routine. Oh, I forgot you're going to initial. Okay? So for each one, you're going to initial and write whether they needed help or did not need help. Now for the next document, you will see these are for social and vocational goals. So for that last one, you will put the student's name. Or the last one we looked at about putting toys away at playtime, you'll put your name, the date, today is 4/14/20, and the goal, what you did, the activity will be put toys away. Okay, what that would look like down here is you're not going to put toys away here. You might list groups of toys like Legos, games, and I don't know, let's say puzzles, all right? And then you're going to track it. Remember, we said that they needed a little help, so that means maybe they put the Legos up, they skipped the games and needed a reminder, and then did the puzzles. That's all we're looking for there, is you break down the skill into different sections, and then as they do it, you give it a check if they did it correctly, an X, or a check. Another example here might be, for some of you, I put setting the dinner table. So if we ignore that, then you might bring that into plates, silverware. Let's say there's more lines down here. Food, maybe napkins. Okay, and then again you go through and you check what they did, X what they didn't, and that's how you do it. If you have any questions, give me a call or hit me or do the Remind app or shoot me an email.